Afternoon all, it's Wednesday. It is 3 o'clock. It's always 3 o'clock when these things go out. And we're streaming here live from Outremont. It's Montreal. It's the same thing. And we've got a very special guest coming up later today, Mr. Devon Bate. But I'm going to play a song before we get into that. Please do let us know where you're watching from and give some thumbs up and some shares to the stream. Let people know. Share the stream around. I'm going to start with a new-ish song called Undestructed before we bring our guest in. Yeah.
Waves won't pull me down, waves won't knock me over. It's the prize that appeals. Dry lines snap into, comes through in the summer. It's the best time to heal. Drained over and over in a mindless appeal. Dry lives cut into, rest up, kiss you indeed. You could call it a deal.
For all of you out there. Yeah, I think the time's come already. It's so early, it seems, but we're going to bring in our very special guest all the way from right here in Montreal. It's Mr. Devon Bate. The weather holds. Devon, how is it going? So slick. We're so slick. We're so slick at this.
All right, I hit the button. Here we are.
Look at that, live in person in the room. This is he. You might recognize his face from the poster.
From the poster. Hi.
2 seconds ago.
Hi, Tim.
Would you like some earphones?
Yes, please. I would love that.
It's very warm here.
It's warm. It's nice. It's nice and steamy. It's like
We're having a little musical steam bath. What do we have here? Hello to St. John's. Hello Cole Harbour. Hello Mainz. Hello Reed. Hello Burnley.
So should I?
Hello Devon.
Hi Tim. Hi.
We were discussing how we were going to do this because we usually do these things over Zoom, but Devon was insistent. We're going to do it in person, but this way we get to actually play together a little bit. But we worked together a few years ago on a Jeremy Dutcher project, and then you recommended me for a Jean-Michel Blais project, which was very kind of you, on an instrument that I don't even really play or don't play at all, the mandolin, and that's kind of how we got to know each other. And then
on my last album.
Your last album.
Yeah.
Early 2020, when all of this streaming malarkey was starting, you asked me if I would contribute some clarinet to a song of yours. And
Is that all you? I thought you contributed more than that.
I think that's it. I mean,
It feels much
spiritually,
more. Yeah,
I
guess so,
contributed
yeah.
a lot more. But yeah, it's pretty lovely to be able to kind of get to do this in person, and I'm glad that you're up for it. But yeah, I mean, if you want to just get right in and play a song, I'm going to play a little bit of banjo, I think.
Yeah.
That's the one, right?
Yeah, the banjo.
The banjo one.
Banjo. It's my first time. It's my first time doing this. So, hi everyone. Looking at a screen. There's people behind it. It's nice.
They really are. They really are there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna play a song that I wrote maybe over 10 years ago now.
I'm gonna come back here. Don't be disconcerted.
Yeah, he's still here. He's still here.
The chat realm.
All right, this is an old song. It's called Chloe and Jack. A clumsy account of tonight's pressing and foremost preoccupations. A few basic words in a Google search of clonazepam should be fine. Words like mistrust and I understand, blatantly human, and other friends could all get thrown around. Tell that as I go, I'm really not just making this up. And I couldn't give less of a fuck. I consider my attitude here more or less punk rock. I've been on drugs for 3 days, but now I'll stop. A little bit bitter that success is the best revenge. It's a theory best served cold and one that applies to friends. Partners in crime or lovers that do their time. Like moths that settle quite comfortably into the night. Chloe and Jack make for a pretty poor combination. I'm not talking about the girl or the drink, respectively. I'm pretty sure I know you, but tonight I was searching blind. So with something like love, you've done your own thing, and I've done mine.
Juice comes up.
Just like that.
If anybody has any questions for Mr. Devon Bate here, please feel free. He'll be tuning. He'll be in the corner tuning. You released an album so that track is not on said album, but the track that we're about to play is. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your album, which is available on BANDCAMP, and there's a link in the video description on YouTube and Facebook. And if there are any people who might know the link, they can also post it in the chat.
Wow.
Hint, hint.
Nice. Yeah, so it's the first album under a new pseudonym, being The Weather Holds. It was released, I don't know, a month ago or so now. It's called You Couldn't Ask for a More Beautiful Day. And historically, I think I released more kind of scary electronic music, more electroacoustic-y kind of experimental stuff. And this was my foray into just keeping it simple, playing songs.
Scary songs.
Yeah. There's only
Not as
one kind
scary.
of scary song. They're mostly quite, whatever the opposite of scary is. Yeah, and it was kind of my pandemic project, I guess.
Viewers back home, please tell us the grammatical, that's not the right word, but the actual, what the opposite of scary would be. That's a good challenge, because I feel like it's not.
What is
it's
the
not
opposite
actually,
of scary?
Yeah, some words maybe don't have opposites, but I feel like scary probably does. It probably does.
Comforting? It's not quite comforting, but nostalgic, perhaps.
Beautiful.
And yeah, this next song is the first single that was released. It's called It Feels So Strange.
Oh, I'm over on banjo again for this.
And Tim is on the banjo. There is a banjo on the record. Tim didn't play the banjo on record, but there is a banjo.
Maybe spiritually I did.
Spiritually, definitely. Certainly. Certainly.
Did you play that? I was wondering.
No. Alex Rand played that. Incredible musician. Yeah, that was kind of the shtick with the whole album, was that I work as a music producer, and this album was kind of an opportunity to work with the musicians that I produce and have them play on my record, my songs, which was really nice. So it was like a big team of people. So many people were on that album, and it was so nice. So it was like a hoedown, yeah. It was like a big hoedown with people of all kinds of musical backgrounds, and yeah, including Tim.
I think I'm good.
All right. Okay, let's try this one. Other thing, I don't play live at all. This is it.
Aside from this.
Aside
I'm
from
going to
this.
hit the reverb button.
Yeah, reverb. It feels so strange that now, more than ever, no one wants to talk about it. It pays to be clever, not the kind of thing you want to hear when you're this tired. You're just a hired gun. When your back is sore from standing at shows and you're not even 30 yet, but at this point you might as well be dead. Oh man, the year 2016 really got me, let me at it again. Couldn't you write that then sleep by all this hide and seek? Or will you find your harmony while I'm out here and you're sitting right next to me? So quickly we're back when singing the same tune, but to someone else's song. Shame will one day find you when you'll wake up on a side you're never on, and you'll feel so tired. So many years you're running from, principles are only slightly dulled, but the shapes and the lines on my body aren't the ones you knew before. Oh, it's clear where this is going. You don't have long to let me know. How could you write that then sleep? All this hide and seek. How will you find your harmony while I'm out here and you're sitting right next to me? Out here and you're sitting right next to me. Sitting right next to me. this hide and seek? How will you find your harmony? I'm out here, and you're sitting right next to me. And you're sitting right next to me. Right next to me. Banjo shredding. Nice.
That's what they call me. I was sitting right next to you.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually what the song is about. It's about this moment.
You wrote this about the future. I'm going to mute the guitar for the moment just so that
Yeah.
to stop some of that reverb coming through. We do have a question from Sabrina in St. John's. This does. You were saying like it's like your own radio show.
Yeah.
Now that I'm doing it like this, it does feel like my own radio
True.
show.
I
But
love
Sabrina wants
radio.
to know, what themes do you most like to explore in creating music? Devon. Scary themes, I
yeah.
guess.
Well, yeah. Well, limiting that question to this particular album, oh gosh, I don't know. Well, I guess aging is part of it. Well, just, music is time elapsing. That's what, music is.
Whoa.
And necessarily you age when you're playing music. It's just, while you do anything, but particularly when you're playing music, I think. And so there's a lot of thinking about that. And
As in like the lifestyle of playing music.
no,
Is an
I'm
aging thing, or-
being kind of abstract about it. No, just, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like when you're playing music, it's like you're kind of manipulating time, and so you necessarily think about time a lot. Is that, maybe that's just me?
I feel like I hadn't quite thought about it in exactly those ways. I do think a lot about the fact that music is a time-based medium and how that
Yeah.
affects things. It does make me, you talking about it that way makes me think of a They Might Be Giants song,
Ah.
which is, it's a genius song, and it's called Older, I think. And the first line is, "You're older than you've ever been, and now you're even older, and now you're even older."
Oh God.
It's in the song.
Drive yourself crazy.
Yeah, but it's
yeah,
true.
it's true. Yeah, that kind of thing, and love and the usual sorts of topics like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the next song is maybe not love, but pining. At the moment, it was pining for someone during the pandemic, and then it became love. But that's another theme. I think there's only one pining song. And it's actually quite topical for this exact moment because it's called "With the Heat, Move Slowly." And let me tell you, I'm
It's warm.
feeling heat.
Yeah.
We're going to move slowly through the song.
Oh, look, Brigitte's there. Hi, Brigitte.
Hey, pal. Hey, Brigitte. Brigitte.
You want to play it more slowly than regular?
We'll play it by ear. Yeah. Maybe. Brigitte, who just said hi, pals, is all over the album. In fact, I think she's, except for one, I think on every single song on the album. Just because, yeah.
Star player.
She's a star. Common Holly. It's her band.
Go check out Common Holly.
Yeah.
Brigitte, you should come on the stream sometime. I know you've got some new things in the works, so let's see what happens. Before we go ahead, there's been some donations coming in, so I want to say thank you so much to Jacqueline and to David and to Scott for the donations. If you're new to this, there is a link in the video description, and you can support by PayPal, Interac, or credit card. And 50% of the donations go to the guest artist, which this week is Devon Bate, The Weather Holds. There is no minimum donation. Any amount really helps the thing to move forward. I do this every week. It's been going for 3 years. This was my pandemic project. Your album, I guess, was your pandemic project. And I need a new album. So
Wait, you
I need one.
a new album.
I need a new album.
Well, then let's make you an album.
Let's make an album. I wish I knew a producer that could help with that.
Oh, if only.
If only.
Tim, you just need to call me, and then I'll do it.
Devon. I'm gonna switch over to the clarinet for this one, which is what I played on the record.
Yeah.
Brigitte says, promote yourself, stop promoting me. Devon.
All right.
Hit the buttons here.
to dab the sweat from my brow.
Why don't you start
Hi,
it?
Dave.
I'll go get it.
Oh, really? I think it's on your living room table.
Okay.
And I think my tea is also there.
I'll bring that.
Thank you
I'll bring
so
that
much.
for you.
It's the mug that says princess on it. Now I've been left alone in the room with the internet. Hi, internet. This is quite an amazing setup. What's that? Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is my first time doing this. Have any of you done this before?
I found a
can't tell.
t-shirt, but
A t-shirt. Oh.
will that do?
Yeah, it's the same color.
It's
All right,
a-
I'm gonna use my t-shirt as a sweat rag. Live on live broadcast. How about that? I'm so sorry. All right. One more song.
One more song.
So yeah, this is off the new album, You Couldn't Ask for a More Beautiful Day. The reverb is off, and the song's called With the Heat Move Slowly. There's a really beautiful, beautiful music video by my friend Julia Mills. It's online. Anyway, check it out. Okay. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I can't reach out to you. How much longer must we pretend that I don't want to break the rules? But you've got your home and I'll keep to mine. Beg that you let me down easy. I don't want to hear a thing. Untie me slowly, friend. It's an inch, I know it's... I got distracted. But if you're down to kick it too... And I'll do my best to keep steady while you just keep wandering. I know how this story ends. Stripped down to color and to shape. Two brown eyes without a face. I'll bet money someday you'll fade away. But until that day, I wish you'd bust that lockdown. Come over and stay. All right, and we're still happily together. So
Woo!
the song works.
Write a pining song, it will turn into a love song. We have more questions here. Hello from Bromont, says Ethan Maharaj. If you had to lose one of the following two senses, would you prefer it to be sight
Oh my God.
or sound?
Hi, Ethan. I miss you. Well, yeah, I think it would be... I would prefer to lose sight. I know that's
You're a
probably
music boy. It
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, and really, it's I do yeah. It's not that I just love music. I spend a lot of time thinking about listening and hearing, and I just love sounds and so on, and being able to echolocate myself through the world. I think is somehow more important to me. Yeah. How about you? How would you answer that question?
I'd say neither. I don't want to lose either. Thank you.
Okay.
My sight is starting to go. My ears are probably starting to go though. I mean, you do lose those higher frequency ranges
Yeah. Who needs
as
them?
you age.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear that stuff. Bass. It's all about the bass.
It's all about me.
This would be the end of the guest section, but Devon, would you like to stay in this overly warm room for the Mum's Badger Cam segment of the show?
For the which?
The Mum's Badger Cam section of the show?
I don't know what that means.
You can actually direct this stuff. My mum over in Lancashire in the UK has a night vision motion triggered camera in the garden that she set up to kind of monitor the badgers in there. So regular viewers will know we often pop into Mum's garden to see what's going on.
Of course. Have you ever seen a badger?
Oh, many
like
times.
Live, like on live stream?
On live stream, yeah. But it's so I have the recordings. So each week I'm bringing kind of like, the highlights. It's not just like any old like live shot of nothing happening.
Not just any old badger. Yeah,
Not just any old badger. So if you want to hit that middle button, we can show everybody the logo. Yeah. Mum's Badger Cam.
Mum's Badger Cam.
Painted by our good friend Sydney Smith. And if you want to hit that again, this week we have some very exciting stuff. Like David Attenborough is going to be eating his heart out. We don't have footage of David Attenborough. David Attenborough in the wild.
Come on in, David.
Yeah, David's here too. No, you did that joke, and I just I'm sorry. But we have a live mating ritual, so it's very appropriate for your last. Considering your last song, this is like the animal representation of this.
Wow, I had no idea.
What you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, okay.
So if you want to hit that the bottom middle button.
Sorry, which is the badger mating button?
The one below. It's not badgers.
This one.
We've already had badgers, but we had to sort of censor that because it was a little bit too, I don't know, graphic perhaps.
Sure. Yeah.
But press the button and see. Wow. So these are two little dunnocks apparently. So my mum says dunnocks. And this is by the wall near the kitchen, and you see the one on the right is kind of like shaking. It's literally shaking its tail fingers. Yeah. And the other one is very intrigued. Just like goes for a little peck. I'm pretty sure the one on the right did a little poo in between as well.
What is happening, Tim?
This is the world. This is the world outside our windows. And then I got a little bit. This is under the linden tree, which if you're in Montreal, the lindens are flowering right now, and they smell marvelous. Go and stick your nose in a linden tree.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one on the right, checking its tail feathers, literally, not metaphorically. And it's just, so enticing for the one on the left.
Huh. You know what? I find animal sex kind of gross. I don't know. Honestly, like I love animals, but there's just something about it. Yeah, they're cute. They're cute birds. Oh, we're back.
I'm sorry, Devon.
Oh, no.
I should have warned you before.
It's perfectly fine. Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah. Thank you, David Attenborough, for that one. Yeah.
There was a request from Dino for Tino for an encore song. Do you have anything else? I know that you you stretched yourself to prepare for this.
Actually, I do have an encore song.
Yes.
It's I wonder if you would know it. Maybe not.
Try me.
Laval.
Oh, you did say that you might play it. I didn't check.
I don't even know if I can play it. So this. Oh yeah.
I'll hit the buttons.
I don't need any reverb. For this one, I don't think. This song is do the minor cover. I don't know how these comments are so amazing and distracting. That's why I screwed up the last song. So anyway, this song's called Laval. It's 13 seconds long, and it's meant to be sung in one breath. And I'm a bit hoarse today, so we'll see if I can do it. Okay. Oh, well, I hopped on my bike, I went... Okay, one more time. Oh, well, I hopped hopped on my bike, I went to Laval, just found a way to pass the time. Since it's the end of the world, I think I'll marry the girl. Yeah, the post-apocalypse sure looks bright.
Nice.
Yeah, that's Laval. It's also
Laval.
it's on the album that just got released. It's the end of the side A on the vinyl that will eventually be released. Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, I don't have anything else prepared. I know that was kind of a joke, but that's all I got right now. Yeah.
And one day will you play some live shows? I know you said you don't play live, but
Yeah.
could you be convinced?
I could be convinced. I just need time to actually practice, and if I want to do it, I really want to do it like right, like with a big band, and like on the album, there's a lot of instrumentation. Like it's a very varied arrangement, and I would want to capture some of that. So it just requires like resources and time. But yeah, I would love to. Maybe like one really epic show.
Yes.
More than like a tour or something. So
I love it.
Stay
Let's do
tuned
it.
for one
Okay.
really epic show.
I will report back right here on the Daystreams. Yeah, but we're going to say goodbye to Mr. Devon. Thank you again so much for being here.
Thank you, Tim.
You can get out of this disgustingly hot room
Bye, everyone.
and go check out his music. There's a link in the bio if you want to go find The Weather Holds, and his work can be heard on the albums of Common Holly, Jeremy Dutcher, Jean-Michel Blay. Who else? Who else am I missing?
Soon to be Eric Lankin.
Okay.
Who did you list? I think those are those are the main ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Tim.
Give him a round of
Everyone.
applause, everybody. Virtually.
They're gonna see that I'm wearing shorts.
Oh no! He's hidden. I've hidden you. They can't see you. That was The Weather Holds, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to play a few more songs for anybody who's new to this. I always do play a few extras. And so, yeah, time to get your requests in. If there's anything that you want to hear, do put it in the chat. Or if you're watching on Twitch, there's a little widget that you can go to in the About section. I'm going to post a little thing up here. You can scan that QR code on your phone, because we're living in the future, and you can choose a song. I should have asked Devon if there's something that he wanted to hear. Oh, there's one in there already. Look at that. Good work, Anna. And for those of you in Montreal, I know there's a few of you watching today, I'm going to be playing on Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m. at Ursa. Wonderful venue here that Martha Wainwright and family set up, and they've been going for about 3 years, I think, and it's really tough out there being a venue, so this is a bit of a fundraising show, festival, spectacle. Brad Barr's playing, Mike Furstack, Julie Dwaron, Martha's going to play. The list goes on and on. There's so many amazing people playing over the weekend. So if you're in Montreal, get yourself down to Ursa on Saturday specifically at 3 p.m. to see me. But it's all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Erica Angel's playing Friday night from The Owls. A brand new project, Bitter Dreams, I think it is, which is Laura Sprengelmeyer from Little Scream, and Brittle Dreams, Little Scream. That's so clever. And Mark Hamilton of Wood Pigeon. But this is a new one for Anna. This is Deftly Woven.
Old sun, old soul, deftly woven, new moon, cold as cold, leave me broken, tight pulled in at dawn, sleepy, restless one. Night comes, we're alone, deftly woven. tales spun by able hands, deftly woven, deftly woven, deftly woven, deftly woven.
It's definitely woven for Anna. Yeah, Richard, I see you're asking for an original. If you go to that QR code or go to the link in the video description on YouTube or Facebook, there is a link in the request that will take you to all of the songs I can play, including all the Paper Beat Scissors ones. So all of those are in there as well. Love is all around. That is a great request. Who requested that? The writing is too tiny on my screen to be able to see. Somebody tell me. Because Mikey is going to be playing at this show as well at Ursa on... Where do I put this thing so it's not in my face and not blocking out the light? So tricky. Going to be playing at the show on Saturday afternoon. It's myself, Mike Fierstack, and Julie Dwaron. I'll be playing a little bit with Mike during his set. He's going to play a little bit on my stuff. Maybe I'll play with Julie. I don't know. Remains to be seen. I'm going to play a bit of saxophone. But this is probably my favorite ever Michael Fierstack song. What about a tune? How do you feel about a tune? Something original. I'll do something for Richard after this. I'll play something original. I think if somebody's watching on Twitch, if they type in !SR and then Paper Beat Scissors, it should just pick a Paper Beat Scissors song for you. I do believe. Here we go.
It hasn't been your time. The world has been unkind. Although the body wills, magic flows from the gentle part of you. A candle makes no sound.
It's too slow.
Quiet in its power, strong enough to light the way. All the while death is just a breath away. But love is all around, drifting on the sound wave, rippling through the muddy water on its way to you. The will to simply be, it comes reluctantly. How long can you hold on? Shove it in the flame, drowning in the light. But love is all around, drifting on the sound wave, rippling through the muddy water on its way to you. I heard your muffled sound. I called up everything I could to help you let it out. The darkness of your soul has made your sentence long. Punctuated by light, you'll be condemned even though you're right. But love is all around, drifting on this sound wave, rippling through the muddy water on
That's Love Is All Around by the wonderful Michael Furstack. 3-time guest on this. I almost said pod this year. Stream. It's a stream. Again, if you want to support the stream, you can. There is a link in the video description. You can also scan this. I'm all about the QR codes these days. Scan that thing, and it will send you where you need to go. Only thing is, it will ask you for a username. Just don't put any spaces in. You don't have to register for anything. If you have PayPal or credit card, if you're here in Canada on Interac, it will work. You don't need to register anything else. But yeah, just don't put any spaces in. It's just something to identify you to me. If you're not already, please do subscribe to the stream as well. I do this every Wednesday. I'm going to do one more next week, and then I'm going to have a little summer break, but we're going to be back in the autumn. We're going to have Nathaniel Larochette of Muskox, a wonderful ambient folk project from Ottawa, joining. I'm working on a special Polish guest as well, to be seen if that will work out. Fingers crossed. I'm going to play one here requested by, again, I made the screen too small, so I can't read it myself. But this is All It Was. Whoever requested All It Was, this is for you. And it's about things appearing a lot more intense and huge and weighty at one point, and then you're kind of like looking back in the future of those events, and you're like, what was that all about? That's not such a big deal after all. It's from the last record.
Seamless down to the core, it was the only way to look for a course. Seen sideways, you know it was the making up of a story. Paradise, that was all it was. Sand I call out for a place in the soil. Eyes glaze over, sliding the stone back on where your ghost should be. Tying me while you can, son. That was all it was. That was all it was. Is that all it was? It was all it was. As I was tired and couldn't find rest, could between your rules cling to virtue. Oh, but you cannot believe that you're all right when you're caught to
That was all it was for somebody. Please, somebody tell me who it was for. Contagious Example, hello. It's been a little while. I haven't seen you on the afternoon ones. I always seen you in the evening streams. You're right here in Montreal. I'm playing Montreal on Saturday in the afternoon at Ursa. Come on down. And then at Maison on July 16th. There's a link. There's a ticket link for the Maison show in the video description. It was for Sab. Thank you for Sab. Sab in St. John's, Newfoundland. You are somebody. You are somebody. Yeah, keep those requests coming in. I'm going to do, I think, 2 more than the ones that are that are already in there. So I'm playing it at a spot called Ursa on Park, URSA. 3 p.m. and then Mike Feuersteck's playing at 4 and Julie Dwaron at 5. It's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful show. So get yourself down there. This one is for Corinna over in Mainz in Germany. It's called Folds. It's from the first record. Stretching up above me, this man-made shoulder wide, what is broken sides, the wind roars, I lost my step, cushioning my back, the sands that came to greet me. The fallen, ranked and filed, away with all the wherewithal. And when you touch the sun, remember what it's for. The heat pulling sweat from your pores. Seeing your eyes and shoulders, questioning your lives in folders. Cause even if you pushed it forward, we've got it wrong. Still winds, a shineless night, weightless in the folds of wings and silent feathers. And still we'll push over land, as breathless as the day we came. And when you touch the sun, remember what it's for. The heat pulling sweat from your pores. See it in your eyes and shoulders, questioning your lives and folders. Cause even if you pushed it forward, we've got it That was Folds. I think for Corinna. I'm going to play one for Richard here. This is a really old one from the very first EP that is not really even available online, I don't think. So, Contagious Example, I will see you on Saturday. Amazing. Hi, Ella. I'm gonna do 2 more. So there's a request. There's room for 1 more request if somebody wants to squeak something in there. Or did I say 2? I don't remember. But this is for Richard over down in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, who I got to meet on my lovely, lovely run of shows down that way.
He's wasted in the morning like you sleep by Her Majesty. The feeling in the stomach, is it rising up to be? I know that I shouldn't, but I call you anyway, as if it's to be. He's talking to the portal with a steeple on its side. Father started crowing cause he didn't like the sight of all of these cliches bounding around my room. My filter's on the blade. Won another battle, now I think I'd better leave. All your seats are taken, so you're stranded next to me. And now it seems as if the cynicism's eating you alive. Just feed it to me. You snuck into my present with appalling energy, and you're smashing all the china as you go. I've never got a minute, but I lost it all this time. Just feed it to me, yeah. When I've been scratching your names in the toilet wall, a fear of what was left when all was before. As if I wasn't tired of everyone's advice. You started catching fire, so nauseous and tired. That you were leaving for something better. Who never asked you why you couldn't stay, making decisions that would weigh on you forever. Is this all platitudes I couldn't say? I get so nervous, I'm just looking out the window. You got yourself an offer, now you can't say no. Who called you bluff with your silly boy? You said that you'd been a silly girl. I knew you hide all of these. All of these, all of these, all of these, all of these, all of
That was Ren. Okay, I said 1 more, but I'll do 2 more because Karina just slipped a request in at the end. Thank you to Karina for the donation, by the way. Again, video link in the video description. There's the little thing if you want to scan it. I'm going to play Don't Mind from the very last record, which is about people who like to tell you what you should do all the time, but themselves like to do different things. And this is also for Karina. Strong words, few deeds. Tell me what a friend should be. Go again, roll the dice. Show me where my heart should be. Never mind if we see the day when it comes and surely waits. Won't last too late. Lift the cup, lift the plate. If you don't mind, if you don't mind, if you don't mind, if you don't mind. Big wounds in your short lives. Don't mind me while I'm saying goodnight, but you can't tell. It's out of my mouth. Was it reasonable or was it turpentine? But you don't mind, but you don't mind, but you don't mind, but you don't mind. If you don't mind, but you don't mind, but you don't mind, but you don't mind. That's Don't Mind for Karina. Gonna finish off here with Casimir Pulaski Day for Casimir Pulaski. I feel like I messed that up. For Contagious Example in Montreal. What's your name again, Contagious Example? I forget. For anybody watching on Twitch, we'll do a raid afterwards. If you're not watching on Twitch, we'll still do that. You just don't know what it means. Andrew, this is for you, Andrew. It's been such a treat being here. Thanks so much to Devon. Oh, the camera's gone. Damn it. The battery in this thing is not what it was. Where's my other camera? You know what? Maybe this is just going to be a very visually quiet song to finish with, because my other camera is not right there. But here comes Casimir Pulaski Day. Goldenrod in the 4H stone, the things I brought you when I found out you had cancer of the bone. Your father cried on the telephone, and he drove his car into the neighbor yard just to prove that he was sorry. In the morning, through the window shade, when the light pressed up against your shoulder blade, I could see what you were reading. Oh, the glory that the Lord has made, and the complications I could do without when I kissed you on the mouth. Tuesday night in the Bible study, we lift our hands and pray over your body, but nothing ever happens. I remember Michael's house in the living room when you touched my neck and I almost touched your blouse. In the morning at the top of the stairs, when your father found out what we did that night, and he told me you were scared. Oh, the glory when you ran outside with your shirt tucked in and your shoes untied, and you told me not to follow you. Sunday night when I cleaned the house, found the card where you wrote it out with your pictures of your mother. On the floor at the Great Divide with my shirt tucked in and my shoes untied, I'm crying in the bathroom. In the morning when you finally go, when the nurse runs in with her head hung low and the cotton hits the window. On the morning to the window shade on the 1st of March on the holiday, I thought I saw you breathing. Oh, the glory that the Lord has made and the complications when I see his face in the morning in the window. Oh, the glory, but he took my place and he took my shoulders and he took my face, and he takes and he takes and he takes. That was Casimir Pulaski Day from Sufjan Stevens' great request. Andrew, I'll see you on the weekend. Come and say hello at the show. It's been a pleasure to be here. I'm sorry that I'm invisible right now. Camera died, but it's time to end the show anyway. So thanks again to Devon from The Weather Holds. I'll be back next week for one more stream, 3 p.m. EST, and then we're going to have a little summer break. But yeah, goodbye for now.